I'm meeting one of my subscribers up there. She's local to where I live, so I'm meeting up and exploring Jones Gap. So we'll show y'all the way. It's like a 45 to 55 minute drive from Greer, Greenville area. So overall it's not bad, but it just depends on traffic and everything. So we'll show y'all the way. Oh, and I will note too that most of, and I just learned this like the other day, I didn't know, is that typically they require a 2-night stay at their campsites. It's not, you can't just reserve it for one night. Or if you really want to stay just one night, then you have to call I think the park office, and I think it shows the number on the website. So yeah, that's kind of disheartening. And not really disheartening, it's just, you know, a little bit frustrating when you just, you know, want to run somewhere for just a quick overnight. But I will say that their campsite fee is a little high. I think it was like $30 per night for a basic backcountry site. There's no bear cables. There's, you know, they got somewhat of a tent pad, but not, I mean, it's nothing like, you know, the foothills campsites are better. At least there you've got bear cables at most of those. So I feel like it is overpriced, but it's a good starting point because you don't have to hike far from your car, so it's easy to bail out and stuff. But like I said, we'll show y'all all that. But that's why I personally don't backpack there, is just the cost. When there's so many other places that doesn't cost. But anyway, it is what it is. So we will show y'all the way. I'm excited to meet Tara, and hopefully we get along well. So one thing I will note is I've got the South Carolina Park Pass, so I won't have to pay like the little entrance fee. They have a like system where you put the money in the envelope and drop it in the box. But since I've got the Park Pass, you don't have to do that. You just got to remember to have it in your car. Hours 9 to 9. I think that that's another reason I don't come up here a lot, is because their park hours are ridiculous. Because I think it's ridiculous to open a park at 9. $6 per person if you don't have the pass. And if the park is full and they don't have any parking, this is where you turn around at. Because on super busy days, they'll have a ranger up here, like turning people around, or like you can just sit and wait. But thankfully it's Friday, so I'm not too busy, hopefully. But the fall colors are still pretty up here, so I'm excited about that. That's the exit of the parking lot. So the parking lot is one way. So you go up here and you take a right and you drive through the parking area. Try to see if my friend is here. I think I see her car, what she said she was gonna be driving. So yeah, and then parking for overnight, if you're backpacking, is straight that way on the right. So I mean, obviously it's well signed, so not a big deal. So we'll be going that way. So here's like the fee station. So that's where you fill out the envelope and all that if you don't have. Oh, Rimley Gap is closed. Huh. And Hospital Rock, they shortened. Trail's closed at 5:30. Okay. Anyway, we will meet our friend and get on the trail. Oh, it's a photo. Anyway, you see, I mean, parking is very limited. For the size of this park, the parking lot is super small. Oh, what was that? I do not want to come back to a flat. Anyway, we'll get our packs on and hit the trail. Sorry, I forgot to start my tracker. Okay.
We just got here in March.
Oh, sorry, Sam. Okay.
She said, we've got openings in Greenville.
Oh, maybe this is the time.
Yeah, it was perfect. We've been coming down the little trail and just kind of fell in love with it. So
Yeah. It may not be accurate.
it's going to be really good orienteering and reading.
Blowing.
Must be a literal full-time job.
You guys out here leaf blowing the trail.
Job security.
Way too long. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I was in the parking lot earlier and I was sitting there in the car, I have a door open, just look at the map, and he's blowing leaves right in my car.
They didn't used to be, unless they've changed it. Jones Gap Trail. So we're just going to take the blue trail up to somewhere right in there, I think. Or maybe, I think what I was looking at was like in here, because that goes past all the campsites in that section.
Are we just going to double back?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Yeah. Because I think the yellow
If we had more daylight, we could do a bigger loop. But
yeah. Well, Sam said my husband is really good at it.
But he just, he'll never be the one to say, hey, let's go hike.
Yeah. So this is campsite 8.39. This one stays booked a lot.
Yeah. Easy to get to.
Oh yeah. You're right here on this water. Got a nice tent pad here. Fire ring. Some decent trees for hanging.
That's what I want to know. Where can I hang?
Yeah. Like probably over here. I know I've seen people set up here. And like down here by the stream.
Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to be farther in, I think.
Yeah. Really nice. Really nice campsite here, campsite 8. You got a nice little grill grate. So this is the problem we have when we walk on a trail with where other dogs frequent. She's like, oh, I gotta get all the messages. And oh man, it was miserable. 0.67. No, it's well, and I think they've made it like directional, or they did during COVID. So this is a wide open spot. So site 9 is definitely not hammock friendly. Oh wow. They cut that down. They used to, I remember when that was standing. And not easy water access. Not really. Not as nice as 8. Yeah, but still it's not hammock friendly. What's that? It's just a lack of water. Like 5 nights, yeah. 0.86, here's the junction with the Jones Gap Trail. So we're gonna go left. You go straight, that goes to Rainbow.
Oh, I see, okay.
Yeah. So,
beginner backpacking trip every year over Memorial Day.
It's just so cool. I wonder if there's... What's over here?
Shoved her face in there.
That woman was feeding the bear up there off the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Yeah, Parkway, yes. Did you see the camper?
Yeah. I was like, what? No.
Well, don't feed the bears. Not that way. We're on our way home, and the bear ran right across near where Chestnut Ridge was.
Yeah. It's just crazy to see how dry everything is. So just across that bridge is a campsite, about 1.43, campsite 10. It's kind of up here on this hill. So we got a nice little fire ring here. Small tent pad. You could probably hang in the hammock somewhere down here.
All kinds of different trails on all trails, and it was like this path to this trail. Is orange your favorite color?
It seems to be. Back on the main trail, 1.51.
It'll work, but it's not comfortable.
Yeah. But, so here's site 11, 1.56. Now, me and my husband have stayed here with his family. This was a really nice camp spot, from what I remember, because I think we were, 2 of the 3 of us were in hammocks. So this is definitely a hammock-friendly site. But nice fire ring, place to sit, and set a tent here. Back on the trail, 1.59. Alright, so this is at 1.62. It honestly doesn't, it rarely gets like a super high flow. Yeah. It seems like they've cleaned this up some since I was here. Yeah, if it's really wet, it might go down like that face right there. But as far as like the actual drop, it don't really get that much bigger. Up here to the waterfalls, 1.66. Anyway, so yeah, I was sitting by the fire, and if I'd tried.
I'll just sneak over here into the woods.
Yeah. Well, that's so cool. Alright, here's site 12. It's on a hill. It's probably one of the worst sites here. 1.81. See, there used to be a big tree on top of that rock right there. And that's where I hung from, was from that tree to a tree on the right. And it looks like they've trimmed it off. So, definitely not hammock friendly anymore. You got just enough room for a tent right there. And there might be enough flat space up there on top of there to get another tent, but okay, 1.83 back on the trail. Oh, spider web.
It's just that it's so dry, there's nothing to hang on to.
Yeah.
Up for a day.
This cute little cascades at 2 miles. Oh, nice. This is so cool. Nice surprise. I just don't remember that at all. No, 2 miles. 2.05. Wow. See, I think it used to because it skips. Because like the last one was 12 and the next one's 14.
Oh, okay.
So this one must have been 13, but for some reason they closed it.
He moved the mask. He was at the car. We got back to the car and he was like, "Are you sure you're okay waiting for your van by yourself?" I was like, "I'm pretty sure. I'll be fine."
And here's the junction with the Orange Trail. That's the Cold Spring Branch Trail. So we'll stay to the right and we'll just go up here a little ways. Because I think we won't make it all, because the other campsite, the last campsite on this trail is like right here. So I don't think we'll make it that far because it's already 3:39. Yeah. But the other one is not far from here. So we'll go to it and then maybe have a snack.
Yeah. Is there a parking lot at the other end?
Yeah, it's like right here.
Okay.
A silver step. I mean, it gets steep on the other side, but alright, so I think this is Toll House Falls. So we may turn around here because this is 2.69. I just do not remember that. I do not remember this at all. Alright, so we're turning at 2.7. So I will note that there is 2 more backcountry sites that way, but they're a little bit far and it's already 3:30, so we don't want to run out of time to get off the trail. So it's just a gorgeous fall day. Seems like there's a lot of dead trees in this holler compared to the rest of the trail. Or so.
There you go.
So 2.78, we're back at this junction. Oh, I'm determined to fall today.
This is at like 3:30 on a Friday afternoon.
Oh.
The people that stop will sell off when they were summer.
What?
Oh, what do we do here? So my husband's like, well, let me go outside and I'll look and see what's going on. Maybe there's all kinds of, okay, we can order the parts for the axle.
Anybody know what these mushrooms are?
I'm like, why do they grow on this one, but not the other half of it here? Yeah. Unless it gets more sunlight or something.
It's just a different environment, I guess. So, what are you doing? What are you doing with that stick? Huh?
Probably my favorite. No high blood pressure, liver, kidney, all the functions are perfect.
So this is called Bull Sluice on the map. I don't think I mentioned that, but
Get it.
oh, she's getting that late evening zoomies kind of thing.
She jumped in and hit a hole, a deep, deep hole, and she thought she was dying. So she tried to swim over to the bank, but the bank was like this. So she was like clawing to get out.
Sally, what you got? You got a big stick? Get it. There you go.
Garbage. Milk cans. Lead green here when I was little. And one of them. So I'm never going to go to college.
Back at the junction with the Jones Gap Trail at 3.6. I just find it fascinating how trees just live on top of rock. Of course, that one there ain't looking too good, but that's not a good example. But it's funny. The last time I was here, this was stacked full. All these rocks were like stacked in there.
Huh. That's weird. Makes you wonder who would take the time
To unstack it. Maybe it's the guy that was leaf blowing earlier.
Yeah.
We're back at the junction with the Rainbow Falls Trail. So 4.35. Whew.
2 hours is long.
See, this is where you park if you're backpacking.
Yeah.
So, I didn't know if you knew that or
I
not.
saw that.
Oh, the sign.
Yeah. Parking sign.
So, to this point, we've done 4.91. Stuff alike, and we didn't know that there was showers.
Yeah, that's a great idea. That's why I love your videos. You think about that stuff.
Well, it's funny because one girl back, she's like, why don't you show like the parking area and stuff like that? So I get ideas from other people. That's why I like try to ask, like, okay, what would you like to see? So this is the bathrooms in Jones Gap. And it's nice too because they got like showers. So you can see they got a bench here, the shower. You got a stall. You got a blow dryer for your hands, soap, all that fun stuff, bathrooms. So yeah, pretty cool. Place gets the same way, like they have to turn away people because you see how small the parking area is.
That's all about it.
Oh, really?
Talked about it several times and just never made it because you can't
We're the last ones. It's typical. It's so typical. Cause you have no idea how many times, like every time I'm like the last car in the parking lot.
That's great.
Closing out the day right.
It was a good day.
What was your favorite part?
Any of walking along the river, the
Yeah.
creeks. I love water.
That was really pretty.
Waterfalls, bridges, rocks.
And the weather was just perfect.
It was.
So we'll see y'all on the next one. So it was 5.26 all total. So see y'all next time.